Hello, everyone from the virtual living room. It is your girl back with another recap of our favorite reality show, Bullshit at First Sight. Oh, I'm sorry, Married at First Sight.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's how you gonna do them people.
Yes, that's how we gonna do it because that's how I feel. Okay, damn
Okay,
it.
all right.
The gang is all here. Belinda,
Hey.
Iva,
What it
April,
do? Hey.
and we got the infamous Dak back with us again in the hot seat. What up?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, I normally don't drop this word very often, but I cannot even count the number of times that I said nigga at my TV screen.
Oh my
Okay?
God. It was too much.
It was. It was. But you know what? I don't think I said it very much because there was so many other things happening, and I'm not even surprised anymore.
I kept
Again, I am thoroughly pissed at Paige. I want to whoop her ass. Like you shake her, just shake her a little bit. Get some shit.
I kept hearing Levy just saying
Paige,
foolery.
Paige want her paycheck.
She
Paige want her
does.
paycheck. Paige said, forget everything y'all talking about. She want her paycheck. She ain't worried about shit that y'all talking about.
No, because you can still respect yourself and cuss this nigga out and still get your check.
I mean,
It
you
happens
never
all
know.
the time.
Maybe she behind on a car note, a couple of, payments. So she needs it. You know what I'm saying? So she like,
Cause she did say
the
she
look.
makes a quarter. No, she said she make a third. That nigga said a quarter. You
Right.
know
A
what?
quarter. A quarter.
Wait a minute.
Right. But I
It was
wonder,
too
was that a
much.
quarter before his subway closed down and they threw everything out?
Oh wow. Did it really?
Yeah. Yeah. He had a subway up in Marietta down here. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
it
And
was
it's
in
closed?
Marietta.
Yeah.
Well,
It was
are
in
you
Marietta.
shocked?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. No,
See
I'm
it.
really shocked.
I can see it not passing the health inspection.
Look, don't never had nothing. You ain't got no bread. You be like, I ain't got that kind of
Mhm.
cheese. Ain't got no chips. Just ham, no burger, peanut butter, no jelly. Just hood ass Subway.
It was too much foolery going on last night.
Need one slice.
Right. They give you one piece of meat.
Right.
Ain't got no cheese.
He got on my damn nerves.
Oh man.
Oh
He
my!
on all of my nerves.
Did you throw your shoe at the TV, Iva?
Girl, shoes, slides, flip flops, snacks, empty cans. Damn, Lifetime gonna owe me a whole wall and a TV.
Hold up though. You
There
threw
was so
snacks
many
at the
times
Crazy.
that
TV. We don't waste food now.
Right.
Oh
He's not
no,
worth
no, no.
a
It was a
good
it was
donut or
it
nothing.
was it was an empty can. It
Oh,
was an
okay,
empty
okay.
can.
All right, all right, all right,
Yeah,
all
no,
right.
no. Mm-mm.
there were so
That
many
is
things
funny.
that were taking place that I couldn't believe. There were so many things that was coming out of his mouth that I could not believe he said. I could not believe that he told her that he had talked about getting back with his ex and that he still loved her. I
Right.
couldn't
Well,
believe
I
that
I
came
do.
told
out of
y'all he
his
said
mouth.
that. I told y'all he
I
said
do.
that.
You
I do.
told me I'm ugly. You have no shame.
Mhm.
This is where he gets the honesty vote
Mm-hmm.
and the asshole vote all in one. So you have people who are going to be on him. Well, at least he told her, and well, at least it's up to her. Which I'm in that kind of part now. I'm kind of like it's up to her because I'm about to start calling her a couple of names, and
Mhm.
dumb bitch is one of them.
Mhm.
She needs to like get up out of there and like skedaddle. Like I think her first of all, her Jessica Rabbit whispering ass is on my nerves. That's number one. She on my nerves. I think
Like,
that
speak up,
you
goddammit.
know she talked worse than Amani. Amani with her slow talking ass was on my nerves last season. This one is on my nerves even more, but for other reasons. And she's always sounding like she's annoyed or she's like some kind of sex kitten. But I think I gave her some props this last episode when she tried to get a little hoodie, keep it a stack, keep it a stack. I was like, all right, bitch, keep it a buck. Get hyphy. Oh,
Right, but then you laying up in the bed with cheesing like a Cheshire cat.
Because he said your ass big. what you gonna wear to accent that ass today? And you just hear key, girl. You been hearing that ass big all your damn life because that's all you got. Quit. Don't play with me, Esther Roll.
She got
Right.
Don't play with me. You ain't the first time you heard your ass was big.
Yeah.
Next.
Wait, what?
Keeping it a buck, though.
Hell,
Keeping it a buck, though.
your father-in-law told you that at your wedding. Oh.
That part. He sure shit did. Why, yes, he did.
So the whole family like big booties.
Right. What about when Chris was talking about he has become more attracted to her because she prayed over him and she
girl. Now see, that's the reason why on Sunday I be asleep. That right there.
I think that he is both of them is using the Lord in a way that I ain't never seen before. Come on now. What God they praying to? Because the God that I know ain't part of none of that.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out too. I'm like, they must go to church married at first sight, Christ Jesus Lord Baptist. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo.
She prayed for me, and the only person that ever did that was my mom, my grandma, my great grandma. Well, shut up. Shut it up. He's full of shit, and he is a salesman, and he is always going to run game, and he's going to pull her ass to death. You ugly? No, you're not. You can pray for me? No, you can't. I'm going to get back with this chick? No, I'm not. She going to deal with that shit forever.
Right.
No, I agree.
Or until she get tired. Which don't seem like it's going to be no time soon.
She's going to stick around for a while. Wait, can we talk about how he was disrespecting Virginia?
Yeah.
Oh, you felt that? No, I disagree. I do not disagree. I disagree.
Erik, well, I'm talking about, he was talking to her. Okay, wait. Hold on.
He was too reckless.
Hold on, Belinda. Now, she was wrong. I'm not saying she wasn't wrong for jumping in their business. She was wrong. But some of the stuff that was coming out of his mouth in front of her man was just out of his mouth in front of her man was wrong. He was cussing her out when they was in front of the 4x4s. Then he was cussing her out in the van. Then he was cussing her out once they got there.
But I think Erik should have stood up for her sooner than after he got sobered up. He should have said, so part of that, he didn't.
He didn't want that smoke.
Then he should have kept his mouth shut then, because he should have kept not wanting to smoke. You shouldn't have waited till you were sober, and probably until you saw your girl so upset back in the room that she wouldn't give you none. No, I'm upset. Oh, why? Let me fix that. You're not giving me none. Let me go fix that. That's when he decided he wanted to grab his little white nuts and go back in there. But you see, he still didn't want none, because when Chris got up and said, "What you want to do, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Man. Okay, y'all ready? Them people disrespected that man since the rip. And like I said, we don't do well with what you better do. Is it your baby? He was pissed about that. He still love that girl. How you gonna say, "Is that my baby?" You disrespectful. And then the two of y'all little white heifers thought y'all was gonna hem this man up. Where was Paige at? Y'all hemming him up. Y'all gonna try to get him straight. We don't do that. Just like Brianna said. Brianna was like, "I've been quiet." She was like, "He about to air this bitch out." Exactly, because black people don't get in people's business like that. This has nothing to do with me. And she laughed about it
Chris
too.
about to air this bitch out.
She knew it. Her and Papi Chulo knew to be quiet. Even Baby Yoda knew to shut up. Because he knew not to say nothing. Even his black kicked in. All the black people was like, "This ain't our business."
Right.
So even Baby Yoda checked his bitch when he got her back to the room. Worry about yourself.
You need to stay out of it. He was like, "You need to stay out of it."
So no, he did. Virginia, you are a goddamn alcoholic. You a whole alky. You got the chicks and everything. Hell yeah, I'm bringing that up. You up in my business and we in yours.
You're a drunkard. No. You're
a drunkard. Yeah.
She is a drunkard. I mean, she is. And
hell, and so is he. Why he slipped?
They was playing his ass. You okay?
With the drunk pilot.
You okay?
Don't play these games with me today. No. I saw the movie because you was on something when they were sitting there talking, and you're not gonna keep on telling me man up and I don't eventually snap and be like, "Kiss my ass." I was not mad at Chris at all. It was like that. I didn't call him nigga at all at that point. I was like, "Get them niggas. Get them niggas."
I mean, that's the thing though. Virginia should have stayed out of it, but I don't think that with her man sitting there. I mean, how many of us is our man gonna sit there? Come on now, and let some other man be talking to their woman sideways like
why he was not
man is not gonna
sit there.
See, I looked
Our
at it.
man is not gonna sit there, like you said. Why
No, you're not gonna let Kenya would not let me be all up in another dude's face in
Go
his
ahead.
business. He would have been like, babe, shut the hell, let's go. Babe, this ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't your business. A man is not gonna let you pop off at another man like that. If you wrong, you wrong.
Right. Yeah, that I agree. He ain't gonna let you pop off. But see, I look at it a little different, right? Because I look at it, Chris, his fam. I mean, Chris. What's the dude name?
Erik.
Yeah, Erik. I was about to call him, the fake drunk, because he was the drunk, right? But but I looked at it like, yo, his family got money. He got a professional career. This is TV, and he was like, you know what? I ain't gonna fall into that little hood shit for TV and fuck up my lifestyle over some chick that's just drunk running her mouth. You know what I'm saying?
But he started with Chris the first night. You're supposed to be focused on her. You're supposed to. He been in that man business, telling him to man up and everything else. You don't know what that man got going on. He just found out 3 days ago. How can I man up? This baby ain't even nowhere near me right now. So he was popping off. He was just as bad as she was. So both of you're drunk. And you, whatever the hell you was on, because I don't know if that was drunk or high, or what he was when he was talking to Chris. That was not, I ain't never seen no drunk that damn bad. Heroin addict. That's what it looked like to me.
Wait, who was that? Did somebody say, no, I think I was watching another review and someone that said that they went in the room and took some lines.
They did something. They did something. Some weed gummies, they had some edibles, something, because they were gone.
We all have white friends, and we know our white friends. They do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They be extra concerned for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you ain't going to be nodding off like that at the table or wherever they was sitting just because you drunk.
Right. That was not drunk. That was an alcohol.
Right.
So you need to worry about yourself.
When they came down, he was hyped up and Erik was ready to try and say something to Chris. And Ryan was trying to, oh Lord, because Ryan knew. Ryan was like, "Oh, let me stop you. Let me stop you."
Yeah, but I think
this finna go bad. He knew it was finna go real bad.
Exactly. But I wish, and I don't know if this was editing, but they should have told him as soon as they sat down, hey, look, this is the conversation that we have had. So I know in light of what happened earlier today, this is where we are. You know, Chris is in the middle of apologizing. I don't think anyone really spoke up fast enough to avoid from what happened.
I don't think Chris intended to include them in the apology. I think he was like, I apologize to all of y'all except for these two motherfuckers right here.
I agree. I think he was not trying to apologize to them at all.
No, he was not. He was like, I'm sorry, y'all, but not these two motherfuckers.
Down, he wasn't extending that apology. When they sat down, he was quiet. And then I don't think he was trying to apologize to them.
He probably was trying to get the apology out before they came. Let me hear up and hit this real quick because I don't mean to include their asses. Because I apologize to them.
I agree.
So he wanted to smoke with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I agree with Erik though. Erik came down right. He went upstairs. She hit him with the ooh wee. He talked himself in the mirror for like 10 minutes. Like, you can do this. You can do this. You go downstairs and you do it, sir. You know what I'm saying? And he came down like, look, I ain't eating shit. I ain't doing nothing. Let me tell you how this is gonna go. But see, the thing he didn't realize is when you tell a black person I'm going, we confuse that with let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, because I honestly was like, wait, is he thinking that we about to fight? But you know who was ready for it? Champagne Vinny. Champagne Vinny was up out that seat before security could. Champagne Vinny knew all the signs. This is something about to pop off. Let me get up.
It's finna go left real quick.
Yes.
Champagne Vinny.
But my thing is, yo, where was security at?
Because as soon as he stood up with him. As soon as he stood up with him, like, oh, it's going down. I speak nigganese. I speak hood gatherings. I speak domino games.
Yes.
I don't even think Erik knew when he stood up that he was about to get the smoke.
No, he had no idea. He probably thought he was about to leave. Black people don't leave.
Thinking he was gonna leave.
Yeah,
black people don't leave. I'm just going. You know, I thought we said we're all going. We're going. We're going to leave at the same time.
No, you about to get the smackdown is what's gonna happen. You about to get this hammer.
Like, oh my God, he really wants to fight me. Did
That
you
is funny.
notice that?
Yeah, because that's how he was looking when they were on the ATV, and he was just like, "Oh, I don't." Well, I just throwing his hands up like,
No,
no.
Don't be throwing rocks then when you hide your hands when the rock get thrown back at you. You and your little wife. Bullshit.
I am not confrontational. I do not do that stuff. I don't know where these guys. He's like, when we get back, I'm going to Alpharetta. He's going to the west side.
But I mean, but look at Paige though. The whole time she couldn't do nothing. She was looking pitiful at the ATV, sitting there looking pitiful in the van. She was trying to control him, and she could not. She was just like, "You guys, just turn around. Just don't pay attention to him. Just trying to get the." She could not get it under control.
Well, he got in that van and wanting smoke. Like I'm gonna get your ass when we get in this van.
Right.
Like he already knew he was about to act a fool. He said it. He said that. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
get it in this van.
Meanwhile, Ryan and Clara sitting there
quiet.
We just gonna look out this window.
And Ryan told her, he said, "I don't believe in people talking too much." He said, "I don't like all that."
I was here for it. I think he handled that very respectfully. Later on in the evening, "Hey babe, look, we don't rock like that."
Right.
And she basically said, "I'm gonna have to shut up sometimes."
Oh yeah, she ain't like that. She ain't like that at all. She like.
But I'm here for it. I was glad to see that she did take the criticism, even when Brianna and Vinny had their issue.
Man.
And he had to be honest with her, like, yeah, you do get on my you have gotten on my damn nerves.
Man.
When she was popping off about him dropping that stuff, I was like, pick it up. Wait a minute. Whoa.
Right.
You need some kids, don't you?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I was proud of Brianna for that because she did say, "I'm gonna have to get a hold of that." At least she is aware that she needs to check herself.
It'd be sexy when they check you sometime, when you know that you popping off acting fool, and they be like, whoa. You be like, okay, boy, I'm gonna act right.
She done had 100 dudes tell her that she's still doing it. Vin, he just a bit too laid back. I don't want to say soft, but he a little too laid back for her. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to rock the boat. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't get that.
You know what I'm saying? He want everything to be, let's keep it cool. Let's keep it easy. Even,
like he expressed his frustration, though. He told her, he is pretty laid back, but it seemed like this particular time he told her that he wasn't really liking, that she was rushing him and all of that. He wasn't feeling it. So.
But look at his face. He looked like a little 5-year-old kid telling your mommy, I don't like broccoli. He was like,
Yeah, no, I think he can be kind of passive aggressive. So I have a feeling that he would let it build up and then snap on her ass. That's what his family talked about.
He said it. He said, I don't want to snap on you. So.
See, he good because I would, man.
You would have snapped already? You would have snapped already?
No, I wouldn't have snapped. I would have just been cancer. I would have been cancer petty. I would have got her wet and then I would have left and been like, yo, you know what? I don't really appreciate the way you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And just left her like that.
I can't.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
I cannot.
At least she acknowledged that that she is petty. At least she acknowledged, that she is bossy and she doesn't want to be that way. I did like that. I like that part of growth. I thought she was just gonna get upset, but she did acknowledge, okay, I'm being a little yachi, so I'm sorry about that.
See, my thing is just on the strength of you saying I got my feelings because he said that to me. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? You should be grown. You know what I mean? You should be able to accept it. You know what I'm saying? If you get
no one's ever told her before, though. She hasn't had to deal with anybody before.
I don't think anybody's ever really told her. I think everybody jokes it off and then turn around and do what she say. And he's not going to have it. And I think that he handled it well. Hey, yeah, you did. You were annoying. And no, don't do that.
Again, because she probably never got it from her daddy because the daddy don't want to open his mouth to talk to her. Okay.
Right. She was my favorite person, but right now I ain't feeling her for how she did my boy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he looking
on her since the beginning. Lovey been. Yeah, you saw how long it took for her to come over there and comfort him. It's all
right. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all people don't give nobody a break.
Lovey be like, oh my God, I would hate to see if you had a son, boy. He's horrible.
Look. she kind of irked my nerve a little bit this week, but she kind of redeemed herself. She knew to fall back just a little bit. Hey, he semi-checked her, so you kind of got what you asked for last week, sir, where you said that he need to check her in the next episode.
Yeah, you right. I stand corrected there. I ain't her friend though. I ain't her friend.
Not yet.
I gotta see what happened after this episode. Then I'll let you know if I'm gonna be her friend.
Okay.
That's funny.
If I see her in the street, I ain't even talking to her this episode. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
But yeah, but can we talk about dude with the wax sex game with the wax?
Oh
sex
yeah,
game?
the wax.
Is that what y'all think was wrong?
Yeah. Hell no, the dick was trash. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't put it down.
But wait, what is his name? Because how hilarious was it that when they were all at the table, he like, I'm just trying to get my food. Like,
But I don't care. I just I'm hungry. I want to get my food.
I don't care if this got a baby or not. Can I get my plate though?
Right. This ain't got shit to do with steak and eggs.
Nothing to do. Look, I done started eating something outside of steak and eggs. I done realized food is good. I'm trying to get my food.
Right.
That was funny. But you know what? I didn't even put that together.
Me too. I just peeped that. Jacob said after we had sex, she got different.
Yeah.
It was trash.
Because it was boo-boo. And if it was trash when you were drunk.
Exactly. If you have bad drunk sex, your sex is trash. You know what I'm saying? Because usually drunk sex, you just wake up half sweaty, like, did we do it? Was it good? You know what I'm saying? If you remember it was trash, it was trash.
It was really trash.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe she's thinking about somebody else. Like, what happened? Maybe she didn't feel she felt bad for doing it too soon. What was the deal?
Too soon. I like his honesty though. I like his grownness.
Jacob
I like
is
his
not here for the shit.
He is able to communicate well.
He is a good communicator, and he's gonna run her off from that because she's not, and she's sitting up here looking like whatever. But
been single
I
for
like
so long.
I don't care. I like that he called her out on you going on a girls' night. You know, I go downstairs and you down there with the family. Now, what I have a problem with is if you were down there with all the couples, why your dudes didn't hit you?
But I'm saying though, you don't know what story she told him.
You don't know what happened. She could have said anything. I don't know. Maybe they called and told her we're going down for their drinks or whatever, and she came down and didn't tell him.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I still feel that's embarrassing. I felt bad for him. I was like, no, that's some bullshit because that had to be her.
I felt for him when he was like, yo, I be trying to hold your hand and I'm the one initiating it all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's making me second guess myself. I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro.
You left that fool in the room and she went down and kicked it with the other couples.
Yes.
Saying like, damn, you don't even want him to come with you? Like, he can't even come be a part of the crew?
I know. I can see if it was just the girls. I can see if it was just the girls. All the other couples is there, and she left him in the room.
That's what I'm saying. Why the other dudes didn't hit him though? That's foul.
Nah, because she probably came down and gave the girls the look like, yo, the dick was trash.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, he can't come down. He can't hang with us no more. You know how y'all do when y'all get with y'all friends. Y'all got little signals and shit.
From everybody? Nah. And then, did y'all hear, did he say she hid or did he say they hid? He said they hid. So did all the other couples hide from his ass too? No. If so, that's foul.
Nah, she could have been like,
I think she said she. I think it's all her. I don't blame the other couples because they aren't married to him. She is. Right. And I don't believe that the other couples would have been like, you come down, but leave him up there. He didn't do nothing to nobody. Hell, if anybody should have been sold to stay in their room, it should have been drunk in the pilot. Well, if it was people to where they were like, we don't want to hang out with y'all. But he didn't get on anybody's nerves. I didn't see nobody act like he bothered them.
Yeah, because he seemed like he's pretty cool. Yeah. Hanging out with everyone.
He get on her nerves. He had to have said something to them because he said when he came down, it looked like everybody kind of scurried.
That's what I said. He said they. He didn't say she. He said they.
Right.
She said something.
She may have said something. Maybe she was just like, I don't want to be bothered or whatever. I don't know.
And everybody scurried, he said, and hurt his feelings.
Yeah, because we all done talk behind our, you know what I mean, our spouses or girlfriends back, and then they come around the corner and you like, oh shit, you like, yo, act like I ain't say nothing, act like I ain't say nothing.
Right. So
You know
what
what I
y'all
mean?
want to eat?
Right.
Yeah, girl, 'cause, yeah, you know how we do. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
See, but Haley is another one who does not need to be here. So again, this is making me give the show in itself a side eye because I can't take you serious
But why do
anymore.
you say that Haley doesn't need to be there? Because I don't think it's that she doesn't need to be there. She's one of those ones that is standing in her own way. She clearly said that she's always the bridesmaid. She said that she hasn't been in a relationship for 7 years. So it's not them, the producers or the people who pick the experts. I think it's her standing in her own way, not allowing herself to be open to this guy for because of his quirks or whatever it may be. She was liking it. She was starting to like him, and then when she had sex, it turned her all the way off. So,
but I'm saying,
I don't know.
If they're vetting these people as hard as they say that they are, when you're sitting there evaluating someone and you're talking with them, you can tell someone is selfish. Like, yeah, there's people who can come out of it like the Briannas. Yes, she's selfish, but at least she's willing to make that move in the
But even like
direction.
look at Deanna too. When Deanna was on there and she had said she hadn't been in a relationship in 10 years, you have to constantly keep checking yourself. And I feel like this girl needs to constantly be checking herself. And he was checking her. I do give it to Jacob. He was checking her like, look, the way this relationship is going, it ain't gonna be no marriage.
Because that 50-year-old man is not here for the shits, okay?
Right.
I don't care what the numbers say on the screen. Talking about 38. That man is older than 38.
Yeah, he's 54.
Right. He's 48.
Yeah.
But
You
you
know
know
what I'm
what?
saying?
Where
Yeah,
are the
he's
experts?
109
Like
for real.
people need to be jumping in with this Paige situation. People need to be jumping in with her, with between Jacob and this girl, and say, like, listen, girl, it's no way you're gonna have a successful relationship if you're already ditching him at the honeymoon. Like, come on now.
But
Yeah,
you know,
y'all giving them a whole week on their own. Apparently, these people don't know how to be in relationships because they would have been in one if they could. So I don't like that they leave them so long, leave them to their own faculties for so long before they get home and get some help. Because even when they get home, they still don't pop in with the help immediately. Like y'all been watching this damn shit show just like us. So what y'all gonna do?
Right. But you
Wasn't
know,
it one time though that they did call the experts on one of them seasons, or was that Australia, where somebody had the experts come to their room on their honeymoon? What was that, Australia, or was that one of these other
No,
seasons?
I think it was right after because it was Molly and John, I think. And they had Dr. What's her name come, but that was after the honeymoon. But they had gone on a trip. Remember, that's when she started like verbally abusing him, and he had videotaped that shit. And then Doctor went off on him. Doctor went off on her.
Yeah.
It hasn't been too many couples that's had like so much division on the honeymoon. There's
In
one
the
couple.
beginning, right?
There's one couple where they was just like, nope, I'm done. I am not going any further with this person.
Yeah. I remember
Deuces.
that one.
They was like, no, give me my paperwork right here, right now. I got this free trip. We went on this trip. I tried. I'm out.
Right.
But
I don't know. I think it's good that they do leave them alone because everybody say they want a relationship, and I'm sure even the people that haven't been in a relationship for a long time give all the right answers, but until you really test it and with all your fears and everything else and insecurities, that's when the shit show happens. So I think it's good that they leave them for a week, you know what I'm saying, because it gives both of them, especially the man, an opportunity to basically develop what the cadence in this relationship is going to be. You know what I'm saying?
But what happens if they can't make it through the week? Like we already seeing people, they 3 days in and it's going to hell in the handbasket.
If you can't make it in a week, right? As a man, if you can't make it longer than a week with a woman that you just met, your game should be on tight, right? And you should at least be able to woo her for a week. Then that shit ain't going nowhere. You might as well just go ahead and end the show. You know what I'm saying? Look here.
grand opening, grand closing.
Exactly. I done ate, I done smashed. let me go home. I'm good. You know what I mean?
I'll pass.
And so in this
Wow,
case,
that's
they
the
should have made a phone call, a Zoom
That's
call, something.
Wow.
With it being, this was a big deal to leave Chris and Paige to this. Like, I definitely think that somebody should have intervened at some point.
I'm
Yes.
starting to think that phone call where I thought it was the baby mama at first, but she was like, "I'm out, fuck you, and fuck that bitch." I'm starting to think now that that's Paige on the phone. I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think it's Paige now. Yeah, because when she came with the keep it a stack, I was like, "Do I detect a little hood?" And she said it again, and she turned around and she said, "Nah, just all the way, keep it a stack." I said, she's coming." I don't have to like squint to listen to her. So her voice is starting to rise. Jessica Rabbit is coming out. She trying to let y'all know I'm just drawn this way.
That's because that fool was
there was some deed or some scripture, and she gonna go right back to
scripture.
I can't believe every time he says something, every time he said the sky was blue, she just started lighting up and getting all warm and fuzzy. I said, you can't tell me. So so who y'all people? You don't have like no self-esteem. Like your daddy never told you was pretty or nothing. Why is you over here smiling and giggling and googling every time this dude? You know what I'm saying?
Because the Lord told her.
Girl, bye.
Exactly.
The Lord, we know that the Lord is black, hair, skin of brass, and hair lamb's wool, but Pastor Cal is not the Lord. Do you understand what I'm saying? You better you got your black men confused, ma'am. You better get it together. Her damn prayers
to tell y'all that he ain't in this.
Her prayer circle got her on the sick and shut in list because they praying for something wrong with her brain.
Something is wrong with her brain.
Right.
I can't.
She prayed over me. Why are we praying over you again?
Yeah, that
What's
bothered
wrong with
me.
you again?
That bothered me when he was like, she
you
prayed
should be
for me. Why?
Over her.
Why? No. How is it that we prayed together? We prayed on it. But everything is singular. Okay, so we still in this narcissistic tone. Okay, come out of self, sir.
Wait, we forgot to talk about the bank account.
Oh yeah. That's why I was just looking at my notes.
No attachment to her. I'm trying to make sure that when we split, it's done. I don't want to have no attachments to this girl. She said, I don't believe in that.
See, I think he was broke and he don't want her to know he broke. You know what I'm saying? He can sell a good story.
It's about what that money is for real. To know the truth about the money really is. She a whole account.
He still wouldn't know how much it is because if you put in a certain amount and I'm putting in, so we put in a whole separate account. I'm not in your account, buddy.
Right. A joint account doesn't have nothing to do with us mixing, having it's just a place that we both put money into. Exactly. And the fact that he said he don't want to do that, he trying to cut ties with this girl. When this is over, I want to be out. I don't want to have nothing to do with you.
Yeah. See, I think
for one, I know personally you do not need a joint account to pay bills. Let's just be completely let's keep it a stack, as Paige says. I'm in a relationship right now. No, we do not have a joint account. Now, what I do have is trust. You pay that mortgage, I pay these utilities. If you come in and the light don't cut on, we got a motherfucking problem. If I get a ding that the mortgage late, we got a goddamn problem to beat your ass. So we don't have to have a joint account to police how the situation is going to happen. So I think maybe somebody needs to tell Paige that, but there's no need. You don't have to have a joint account in order to be a couple.
My ex used to say, how much is this? What's my amount every month? His amount. And he knew on that certain date, he just sent me the amount for that period. That's just what it was. That's just how we handled it. But I'm with you why he want to cut ties. He don't want to have nothing to do with her. He trying to.
I think it's that too, and that he really. I don't believe he has the money that he claims to have.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
Wait a minute, Jesus. What are y'all talking about? He is holding seminars on how to get money in 3 days.
Girl, them seminars fake.
He holding the seminars, just ain't nobody there.
Right. We'll have all y'all ass in jail, scammers.
Right.
Think about this,
right? Running them cards.
They said that his Subway closed in March, right?
Of last year?
Yeah, March of 2020, right?
Was that why? Is that after he got done? Oh, go
no,
ahead.
that was before he got on the show.
That's right after he got engaged.
They filmed the show in the summer. So if you think about it, he came in already like, look, you know what I'm saying? I need this check and I'm going to hide everything I can hide from her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
He
I'm saying?
bought that. He
Right.
bought
So
that
that
ring
he
and
ain't
went
gonna be got
bankrupt because that little
this.
pair that was kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this the thing though. It ain't even that he has to have a joint account with her. The point is that when she even brought it up, he dismissed it so fast. This your wife. We can't even have a discussion about whether or not we can have a place where we both put our money in. You make a lot more money than I do. So
And you
maybe we
down
have
in
a
my
place
money.
where, right, we have a place where we both contribute money to pay bills. We can't even have that conversation because he was like, no, we splitting that stuff 50-50, and I don't believe in that. So to me,
Yeah,
he
Selfish. And
don't
as
we
a
even
know
have
that
to
man,
he's
talk to her.
selfish. And he believes that women are after his money because that's what he leads with. But he already probably been burned by Mercedes. Mercedes was bought and paid for, I'm sure. Look at Chris. Come on now. So
right. Nah,
let's just
it
be
was
honest.
bought and leased. That wasn't paid. That
Right,
was
right. It
leased.
wasn't paid for, right. He was leasing the hell
Said
out of her ass.
least. I
And
hate
then
You know
you.
what
things
I'm
started
saying?
falling apart. Hell, we got engaged in February. You lost the store in March. I was gone March 30th. You
Right.
know
You
what
know what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying? And then you get on the show in August, or you know what I mean, July, August. You know what I'm saying? You was smashing your ex like, look here, I'm gonna get this check and I'm gonna be a good baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a good one to you.
Good.
I'm gonna get this show money and then I'm gonna blow up from here and it's gonna be like this. But as a man, right? If my finances was fucked up and I don't want her to know, I'm not putting anything together with her because at least I can live the lie
Mhm.
as long as I need to. You know what I'm saying? If I keep you separated, you know what I mean?
Well,
That's
he's
what I
Yeah.
attracted
believe
to
too.
her. He's attracted to her spiritually now. So
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Girl,
Mhm.
every few minutes he's attracted to her in a different way, and then he says she's ugly. So I don't know really what to believe. But I told
I
y'all that
believe
With
that
them
he
damn
is not
lashes
attracted
every
to
time he
her.
say something.
look, I
With
told
them
y'all
damn,
last
she need a
time
feel. She on my nerve with them damn glasses. She need a feel.
he did an
Shit.
interview. I know somebody who he did the interview with prior to coming on here, and he said that this was for business reasons. He was
Yeah.
coming on a
Mm-hmm.
show, and he couldn't say why or what. He couldn't say
Mm-hmm.
what show it was, but it was all for business purposes.
Yeah. He
That's why
took
he in all the groups because he trying to figure out what people saying about him.
Lord,
He in all the groups, but he
they
can't talk.
tore
yeah.
him up
Yeah.
into a
I
million
wouldn't be
pieces in that
surprised
group.
if I see him on you know what I'm saying, Real Housewives or something like that,
Oh
Love
my
and Hip Hop.
god.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Car try to.
he got that personality. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
He gonna have him an OnlyFans
he can get
page.
somebody to
He
That's
probably
all.
already got one.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
You gonna pay? Which one of y'all gonna pay for his OnlyFans? Y'all tell the truth.
Nah, I'm
Tell the
good
truth.
on
I'm a fine. I
that.
wouldn't even watch that shit
Look,
on
I
bootleg.
don't even want to see him for
Mm-mm.
free.
I would let him pay me
really
to
want to
watch
see him
it.
for free. Okay.
You can't even pay me to watch you. I'm good.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wow. So are they paid
But
to
yeah,
be on the show? What is that?
yeah,
Did
Yep.
somebody find out like what's the
Yep.
going rate?
They have
I,
contracts.
yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know the going rate, but I know they definitely pay. They don't make a whole lot of money, but if they get on the you know, that after show and all of that, that's when they begin to make a little more money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean they get their wedding for free. They get their
Mm-hmm.
honeymoon for free. They get a free apartment. So you
Mm-hmm.
know he was homeless. He probably to move out of wherever to stay in that free apartment for them 2 months or however long he's gonna
Right.
be in there. And he still probably got that rental car.
Mm.
And then the
Well, he
earning
bought his
potential
first
is
six
crazy.
figure car. Remember, his
Car
first six
buy.
figure purchase was a car,
Right.
So he
according to
Mm-hmm.
probably
him.
is living in that car. You know he didn't got rid of his place. I bet
Right.
you.
Right.
I bet you he gonna turn into
But that
just
was
like that
probably one of
girl.
them little what they do, the little
Airbnbs.
stay, yeah, like the little Airbnb for
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
business travelers, all of
Man, he
that. Yeah,
gonna be
Mm-hmm.
that's
like the
definitely what that
girl.
was.
What's the girl from last season that
Christina.
come to find out
Christina.
she
Oh
didn't have
yeah,
no
yeah.
place to stay?
Yeah.
Little
Right.
homeless baby,
Right,
It's
because
gonna
she
be
was
like
right,
that.
homeless.
exactly. And if you think
Right.
about it, she was a liar like he is. So you know what I mean?
Pretty much with a fake ass stewardess. And look, I was
Right.
listening. We were like, quit calling her stewardess.
Right. I was like, what? We still using stewardess in
Yes,
2021?
yes, yes, yes. We are. She was a stewardess. She
Right.
won.
No, she was a con artist.
Right.
But yo,
Some people are flight attendants. She was a stewardess.
can we talk about how Paige really got in her feelings when he said he ain't gonna walk the dog? That was the part that seemed like it really,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm with you, Dak. I was like,
That's the
so
least of
so
your worries.
this is where we draw the line. He called you ugly. He do it to you every day. He said he not attracted to you, but he won't walk your dog. And he said, "No, you can do that." And this is where we mad. I said, "See, bitch, this is why your priorities must. This is why you getting talked about on TV like this. This is why,
It's
right here."
because she was
Did
tired.
you guys
She
watch
just had to find
Unfiltered?
something.
Did y'all watch Unfiltered? Because when I say
No.
she was embarrassed, oh my God.
She was
I caught the
embarrassed.
last bit of Unfiltered.
I
Her
won't
face
watch
was
it.
looking so like she was embarrassed to me. I caught only the last few minutes Unfiltered.
She
so I
is.
try not to watch because it'd be giving it away. So I
Yeah.
caught the last few minutes of it, and I feel like she looked embarrassed because they
You know he.
they show clips, and then they ask you, she gonna ask you, so what were you thinking at that moment when that happened? And you just look stupid. She just was looking stupid.
You know, they said Chris won't do none of the unfiltered.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised because they ask you, they show you, and then they ask you how you feel, and you didn't look like a fool, or you act like a fool, and then they ask you how you felt about it, and so she just was looking silly.
I was just glad Jamie had a new outfit on.
Oh, Lord.
You got a
Okay.
blue dress that's the same as the other, a light blue dress, the same as the dark.
Yeah.
No, she had on like a sweater combo. Yeah. And
okay.
they
No.
and they weren't in the office. They weren't in the thing together. They was like doing the remote.
They was separate. You're right. They
Well, probably because she moved. She just moved to Florida.
Yeah, there you go. Now, Pastor Cal was on the radio out here. He was on the Frank C show, and he said that Chris sold them a story too.
Oh, I heard that interview.
He said it'd be a lot of people once the cameras come on, they turn into a whole different person. You know what I'm saying?
I heard
and I'm sure when he was watching it, he was like, "Yo, the ratings gonna be crazy this season." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and just let it run.
So now I'm thinking, like, well, are y'all going to at least try to do better next season? Because this is some bull.
Did you watch the interview with Pastor Cal? Because he said we vetted Chris. He said Chris was not that person. The person that y'all see now, he said that was not the Chris that we interviewed and that we vetted. He said that he is a different person. And he said at the end of the day, he said, ain't nobody holding Paige hostage.
Hello.
Yeah, that's
true. Nobody's making her stay in this situation. She has every right to leave if that's her choice.
Right.
I still don't believe that. Like you may have gotten bits and pieces of who he is, but there were some signs of what we see now on film.
There were, only because remember he kept asking, she gotta have a fat ass. She gotta have a fat ass. So we were ready for that part.
No, but I'm talking about his narcissism.
We saw that.
I think you can really sell that. You know what I'm saying?
Narcissism, you can sell that. You can make it
Chris is
really
in sales.
pretty, and you can sound really nice because you got to think about all these seasons. It's been a lot of narcissistic people on here.
Not to this degree, though.
Yes, it has.
To this degree.
Brandon.
Who is the guy? Oh, Brandon. Oh my God.
Brandon wasn't as bad as Chris.
Yes, he was.
He acted up on
Brett is what he was.
Yes, he was.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was as bad. He was as bad, but it's just I don't know. I still.
What about the guy that was with the figure skater?
Oh my God, Zach.
He was terrible.
Oh yeah, Zach. Yeah.
He was terrible. He didn't even move in with her. He didn't like her from day one. He didn't even move in with her. Right. All he was worried about was getting his modeling career off the ground.
And his physical or whatever. He was a personal
trainer or something. Yeah.
And then the other one that we'll talk about, what's his name? Luke, with his little ugly pawpaw looking ass. He was talking to that girl, whatever, making her seem all insecure or whatever. You know, he was telling her she was,
Luke was
fat
gay.
And shit or whatever. I'm like, I'm like, really?
What about the dude, the tall dude, Matt? He was horrible.
Now,
White Chris Brown.
Hey, that was the name girl. She was on my nerves though. She was clean.
She was another page.
He would go to the store. He would go to the store and he didn't text me. He went to the store. I would have got away from his ass too.
He was another page.
No, he disappeared for days. No,
he disappeared for days
in the store.
Yeah, you go check on his traps.
Right. You disappeared from filming. Come on.
He had to go check on his traps.
And she was another page because he was having sex with her and she was still allowing it.
Right.
And he would be gone for days and then she come back and forgive him and have sex again.
Sure would. Right. She was getting digged down.
I think at this point, everybody come on the show now, they just coming on with an angle to see if they're gonna be able to exploit their 15 minutes of fame and make some money.
But I
You know what I'm
think it's
saying?
always been like that. It's always been to the point to where people go on, oh, it's a reality show. I'm going to go on here. But then once you're in the thick of it, like, oh shit, this is like, I'm married, like for real. Like reality then sinks in. And then that's when they start to act like a whole ass fool. Now, again, I'm with Belinda. Why the hell you got to wait till you get to Atlanta to act like this?
Yeah.
Now, here's my problem with the situation, though, is not it just recently did it become such a big thing, like a way to catapult your career into something with all of the. I mean, if I see, and I'm sorry, I know y'all love them, but if I see them two New Orleans couples one more damn time, I swear to God, and that's why I did not want. That's why I don't like the whole strike while the iron is hot. They popular now because people are like, bet I can't fucking stand you, but we gonna stay together so that we can be everywhere, so we can just be black love everywhere. And I'm just like, to me, I'm like, let them live their life for a little while, so then the next ones that come behind you, for one, will know that this is not just a publicity stunt, and two, in real life, that first year of marriage is a bitch.
Right,
so
exactly.
I want you to go live it for real. Y'all not giving them a chance to live it for real. We just in a whole whirlwind of publicity and pictures and blah blah blah, and it's not real.
I love it. That video that they did, they was hot. I love all of it.
And you know,
that video was hot. I appreciated it.
It was nice.
They were beautiful.
It was nice.
And they gonna fade in a minute. They on couples cam. So they are striking
like everybody else.
Yep, they are.
Like
I think they're smart enough to play it long enough so that they can really build successful careers outside of this. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see the four of them having their own reality show.
I can see Woody and Amani, but not Karen and Miles.
Special.
Yeah, I can see
Woody
Karen
and Amani gonna get a baby special whenever that happens. Watch.
Yeah, Karen and Miles too, because you know even their little YouTube channel be popping.
They so boring though.
You know what I'm saying?
She talk too
channel
slow.
Be having a lot of people watching their YouTube channel.
She talk too slow for me.
Yeah, so off of this, they got 5 or 6 different streams of income. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, is that this is not real marriage. I feel like we need to give these couples time to be in a real marriage
without the cameras.
Without the cameras,
first of all, they might be trying to saturate them because this season is so sucky. You got to remind people that there was some good couples.
The stuff they're doing don't have nothing to do with Lifetime.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
they feels like we may be saturating them with the couples couch, but all the rest of their stuff, Lifetime, like that's y'all shit. I'm trying to get y'all to watch. I'm giving you enough. Lifetime has done their part. They're like, do y'all not talk about this fuckery every week? Yes, you do, and that's what you came for. Right. And
so
Atlanta.
So, do you think that Haley could come around?
Nah. At first, I thought, when they was kissing under the, what was it, the fish tank or wherever they was at, I thought the aquarium, I thought maybe, but the way that things is looking for next week, he was telling her all the way off. Like, the direction this is going, this ain't gonna work.
How many, if
creature
the sex
of habit,
is trash,
though, he's not gonna let her in easily. Like, if she do try to come back and be like, okay, I'm back, I'm sorry, he gonna be like, oh no, bitch, you gotta explain what the hell was that?
But if the sex is trash, how many times you really gonna give a dude?
But how many times did they do it though? If it's just the one time,
it was one time.
He gotta redeem himself.
You gotta at least like twice, no more than 3 times.
But you know what? She needs to communicate.
So he gets more strikes. She
needs to communicate because he may not. It don't look like he gets some often. Okay, he's a weird kind of a dude. And he probably been a minute. It probably been a minute. So she needs to communicate what the problem is. Okay?
No, what Haley, you stupid, April. Just letting you know. What Haley?
No, like I'm not even laughing because I'm like, that's the damn truth. Like, okay, look, I'm gonna have to teach you.
What Haley
right here.
What Haley needs to do, she needs to allow herself to be vulnerable. You need to be in the moment.
She needs to be vulnerable and she needs to explain to him whatever her issue is. Because he said clearly after we had sex, then something happened. So she needs to say, this is what I'm feeling. Because she just shut all the way down and she started being sarcastic and shutting him away. And he getting mad.
He getting big mad.
But see, I don't think he's mad. I think honestly he's hurt because think about it, he really came to her in a vulnerable state. You know what I'm saying? And if one thing about a man, if we come to you vulnerable and we open up and you basically shut down our feelings. Yeah, I was trying to say it the right nice way, right? You shit on us, we like, man, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now it's on. It's on all the time until one of us decide to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Because when she left him in the room and he found out, you see, he wasn't saying nothing else to her. They was packing, it was quiet. He opened up the door, he didn't have nothing to say to her. It was
at all
icy.
Did he
triggered
open
like
the door
I
for her?
remember like he was the overweight kid. He's a nerd. Like that probably triggered some shit. That was ugly.
Did. You're right.
That was ugly. That hurt my feelings.
He wasn't picked. Yeah, that hurt my feelings too. I was kind of mad. I was like, oh, she
was wrong for that. I don't even know. Did she give an excuse as to why she did that?
She didn't answer. He was clowning her so bad she didn't even know what to say, and that was worse. You didn't even say I'm sorry, which means that you aren't. You just sat there and was like this. And just kept folding. Okay, well, bitch, yeah, let's go home. Yeah, let's go home.
Okay, well, I mean, there wasn't really too much to Ryan and Clara this week, thankfully.
He said, "Shut your behind, keep your mouth shut."
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I ain't here for all of that.
Baby Yoda, I was like, I hear you, Baby Yoda. I'm listening.
Baby Yoda.
You checking people?
She listened. That's what I do. She did listen.
She did. I was here for it.
Okay. Well,
see, I got a problem though. You listening with an attitude. You ain't really listening. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she acknowledged it though. So she heard it.
Look, just because we got attitudes, we still listening sometimes, most of the time.
Right. We don't like it, but
let
us think about it.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You be like, I acted a whole ass, and he really had to check me. So it's embarrassing. I've been there. Where you be like, yeah, you're right. I was being a yellow bitch.
I guess I ain't a woman because I'm like, look here, man.
I mean, because although their intent was well intended, you know, they looking out for Paige, but they just went about it in the wrong. She went around about it the wrong way. And you know, he just like Belinda said, that black side came out, and he was just like, "Look, that's not our fight. Leave it alone."
Virginia didn't know when to back up. See, I feel like
drunk.
What is the girl name that's with Ryan?
Clara.
She seemed like she'd be around black people more. She knew to kind of back it up a little bit, where Virginia just kept going in.
Her white side
Clara
is
just kind of
still
like,
there.
Black men before.
Yeah.
So even though, you know, every once in a while a black man, you know, hell, even a broke clock is right twice. So, you know, a black man to date the white girl, he's gonna check in black to the black side a couple of times. Where he's like, whoa, you know.
So Clara kind of got it because Virginia never got it. That's why she ended up getting cussed out.
She was drunk.
So what?
Drunk the whole time. She been drunk
the whole time. She has.
She wake up talking about, I need a shot. I want something to drink.
But she's 26. When I was I was married, but once I got out of my 20-year bid and I was single for like 10
not
years.
bid.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Not bid.
No.
Turn your mic off. Sir.
No.
When I was single for 10 years, shit, and Thursday through Sunday, it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she said Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I need to know, DK. Is that too much? That's not too much drinking for you as a man. If you met a woman and we drink, she been drinking since the wedding.
Honestly, nah, because I was getting it in like that. You know what I'm saying? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Drink like that.
I was drinking and partying. I wasn't coming in.
Okay.
I would get home at 5 a.m.
April, consider the fact that we're here in Atlanta, you're in California. The party scene is completely different.
Yeah.
So,
because I'm like, she ain't stopped it yet, and that's why. But that pilot, he from Atlanta, and he like, look, woman,
Yeah.
we got
He
the
like,
reality.
calm down.
He got to be on point and be a pilot. I understand him. Like he probably can't fly so long.
He can't.
After drinking and stuff like that. So I understand what he's saying. I feel like it's definitely he gonna put the clank down when we get home. Right now with her drinking, I'm like, hell, y'all are in Vegas, whatever. But to me, as a lady, I feel like I would pull back a little bit just so you can get to know me and not know me as the drunk party girl right now.
She ain't no lady. That is a girl.
Right,
yeah,
she's 26.
She should have waited. She should have waited a couple more years. I think that she really should have waited a couple more years.
Yeah,
she should not
She's
be
not
on
ready
here.
for this at all. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
she's
got
not.
kids
Somebody
older
told
than
her hurry up
you know
before your pretty run out. They're like, look what you drunk ass. You drinking too much, your pretty gonna run out. You better go on and catch it down.
It is because she's starting to look a little TPT. Her shit
That's
is
probably
sagging
why
in
she
her
don't want to
eyes.
have no kids. That's probably why she don't want to have kids because
Her body's riddled.
You ain't gonna be able to go 9 months without drinking, boo boo. She can't.
She gonna catch what's drunk. She gonna be that baby. She gonna be that one that's gonna have that glass of wine every day. But I'm telling y'all, she gonna be in the house.
She's
gonna be in the house.
We could have.
She's gonna be in the house. She's gonna be at Betty Ford Clinic because they're gonna have her running the PTA or she's gonna be whatever with the mama. She's gonna be running the little functions and charities.
With that mama, y'all keep thinking that mama about to be involved.
She ain't gonna be able to stop.
That mama gonna make her be involved. That mama
ain't about to rock with her at all.
Cause they about to cookie cutter her. Oh no, they're gonna be for appearances. Yes, she is. Because they look like they have status in a high society. She's gonna make her. Yes, she is. That's why the little girl gonna be drunk all the time in the cut.
I don't think she's gonna be able to be sober for 9 months. So that's why she don't want to have no kids in the first place.
But she's a baby. That's what she should be doing at 26.
You're right. Because I
don't know. No, she doesn't. And neither does Haley. Haley don't belong there either.
Oh, she works every day with being.
Haley just started being a bridesmaid. She's like, bye, one more goddamn $99 dress from Mercedes. I swear to God. I ain't wearing no more than goddamn dresses.
Look, the rate she going, that's she gonna be another bridesmaid. She ain't gonna.
You need to go back. You sure right. Quick too. She gonna be a bridesmaid to one of to Jacob's wife because he gonna meet one of her friends at a house party and he gonna start liking her ass in the corner. She gonna like them little old ass weird science movies and she gonna understand one of them little weird ass t-shirts. He gonna put it on. She gonna know what it means and be like, ooh, right. She gonna be like, let's go to the beach. And he gonna be like, you mean in the backyard?
Right, let's go to my house.
That shit. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Come on, man. Y'all too hard on her for being 26. Y'all too hard on her.
No, that's a whole different
If she was 30, I understand.
She's here. I don't know why she's here. I don't think this was a good idea.
30 is
maybe our whole thing was let's be on TV, and that would be cool, right? Like it would be cool to be married on TV, right? Yeah.
On TV,
I can
get
see
your
her doing
15
that.
minutes of fame, make you some money.
Like she's nowhere prepared to be married. I don't know why she signed.
Yeah, why are you here, ma'am? Girl.
She's not. Girl.
But she probably figured, hey, I'm gonna get somebody just like me that wanna run the streets and wanna party. You know what I'm saying?
Then
maybe they could have given her somebody a little younger, a little more outgoing than Erik. Yeah, they could have given her somebody a little bit more outgoing.
She talked about her promiscuity too. Y'all peep that?
Oh yeah,
she said, I do give up promiscuity. Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's usually what happens when you drink, and that's what he was trying to say. Like, you need to be respectful.
Tell friends,
you know what I mean? Because usually you drink, and we know the next thing that happened. There's a lot of babies out here because dudes was giving out the henny penis. You know what I'm saying?
Not the henny penis.
Not the henny penis.
When they lying. Y'all stop them when they lying because they ain't lied yet.
I give it 2 to 3 weeks, right?
Oh, I thought you was gonna say you give the henny peen 2 to 3. I was going to be like, wait a minute, we give it real personal. I thought he was going to say, no, I give the henny peen like 2 to 3 times a month. No, boo.
Oh, wow.
Look here. I'm 50. You get 3 seconds.
Oh hell no! You got
That's
that
it.
diabetic ping. I'm cool.
She said the diabetic thing. You know what?
That
No,
that
no.
maybe you
stop it.
will, maybe you won't.
No.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
That's that
I
roll
You
of
gotta
dice.
do
But I give it like
roll
3
the
weeks,
dice.
and we're gonna start. We're gonna start seeing flyers of her hosting different things out here in Atlanta.
Oh, I
I
thought you
bet
was
you.
gonna say flies
I
on her on a
agree.
Yeah,
mission
yeah,
poster.
you know what I'm saying? Because
She will.
Atlanta is still open. It's a party scene.
Virginia's gonna be
She's the
hosting all kind
perfect
of
type of
stuff.
person to have out there because she look like she party. You know what I'm saying? And that's where she gonna get her money from. You know what I mean?
She gonna look old fast, y'all. Ain't she looking
She
old?
already
All
looked.
that
Yeah.
Her
she look
face looked
old.
so weird to me because of
Yeah.
all that drinking. It looked.
hmm Her
Water. You need to
liver.
drink a little water. Get some water down in there with them drinks. Get some water.
Yeah.
Do
I
some
know her pee
juicing.
strong. Her urine is strong.
Oh my God, I can't. You know what? I can't. Okay.
I'm
Well,
surprised she don't got bladder infections.
okay. And
Oh
on that
my
note, we are done.
Yeah, I'm about to say, can you shut them down? She done with the bladder infections and
The whole, yeah.
Oh my
she
gosh.
need to drink cranberry juice, you know?
She
God.
do. Look,
Ew.
with her vodka. She need to at least drink some of this. Good Lord.
Oh my gosh, I cannot. Well, all right. Well, we didn't cover it, everyone. Next week is gonna be interesting with the speed off and fuck that bitch and all that other kind of stuff.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Week,
Ugh,
is it gonna be next week?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
All right, because I'm like, don't keep on teasing me with this
Right.
allegedly gonna happen and it don't happen. Now, go on, give
Right.
it to me now.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
And
Right. 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 Right.
Chris need to be off the show after next week. If he ain't off after next week, I'm sending Pastor Cal a message. You know what I mean?
Apparently he not. You know why?
Why?
Because the first episode when it shows how it's going and everything like that, it shows he and Paige at the end on the couch talking about do you want to get a divorce or not.
Wow.
Right,
So
but
Anyway, hell,
when
even
they
Brandon,
when,
when he
when
quit,
they've
he
had
had to
people
come back and say it.
exactly when he quit, yeah, he even had to come back. So you even know.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. It's all or nothing.
You and
yeah,
you kill
that's
me
He
when
even
something
you
had
else.
to
do
come
that.
back. They like, Zach, all right, now fine. You quit, that's fine. But you got to come back and tell the girl that you quit, all right?
Right. 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 Right.
Uh-huh.
Look, I know you ain't seen each other in about 12 weeks, but I
Right. And
need
I
you
know
to
you
come
over
back
there
and
back.
render an answer.
Right. You
Right.
knocking down her friend, but I need you to come on and tell her.
Oh my
Right.
God, her little
Listen.
ugly friend too. What you do?
Oh
Ugly.
You
Lord.
know what?
Okay. Well, you know
See, he was
what?
trying to see you right. He was trying to get his business off the ground because he was like, if I could take and transform her, then I could do anything. Yeah.
Right.
See, my
Exactly.
what's her name? Mindy was already small and svelte because she was already on that ice, but he didn't
Mhm.
went into Drusilla and gonna try to switch
Oh
her and save
Lord.
Not
her life.
Drusilla.
All right. And on that note, we are done, people. Thank you, everyone, for listening and checking us out on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for being a best part of this entire podcast. Continue to come watch us here on YouTube as well as all other social media platforms. Definitely on Pop Break TV and popbreak.com. Thank you, good people. I shall see you next week.
Hey.
Bye.